Ukrainian military's Starlink terminals went down at beginning of Russian offensive in Kharkiv Oblast.
This post received a score of 6,100, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Greater than but on the morning of the 10th of May, the brigade lost all of its video feeds due to Russian electronic jamming. Starlink satellite internet terminals, which provide basic communications for the Ukrainian military, also failed. Is Russian jamming improving? Maybe the Russian forces are taking risks and bringing their electronic warfare vehicles closer to the front? Makes me think the drones should be hunting for RU-EU vehicles.
Greater than is Russian jamming improving? Absolutely, and it's been neutralizing Ukraine's drones and some US precision munitions as well. There have been articles in mainstream publications like the NY Times, Economist, and Defense One, as well as pieces from highly regarded Western think tanks like CSIS and RUSI. I'm also pretty sure US military spokesmen have also stated publicly on the record.
Also, lots of countries near Russia are complaining of issues with GPS.
Russia has been fucking with their bordering countries' GPS long before they invaded Ukraine.
Even against civilian airliners. Honestly, I hope that eventually some country, or anonymous hacking groups, cause some glitches for GLONASS if this continues. Putin is abusing his GPS to do horrible things to civilians, so that privilege should become less reliable.
Definitely. Military, it's completely sound. I just wish it wasn't a douchebag from Moscow reliving his wet dreams of the Russian Empire too, causing all this to happen.
Not really militarily sound to jam GPS for civilian airliners outside of a war zone.
This probably has something to do with the fact that the Russians have bought Starlink systems as well, and figured out how to jam the Ukrainians' channels.
Bingo.
Electronic jamming is the one thing Russia does well and always has.
They're pretty good at going to space as well. The US relying on them to ferry astronauts for many years until 2020 Elon's craft came into service. To this day, US astronauts alternate between SpaceX and Russian crafts.
No, Soviet designs are good at spacecrafts. The Soyuz is not Russian designed.
Till once the Soviet Union collapsed, everyone died and they lost their engineering ability. Must be some really old Soviet satellites that are harassing the CIA ones. ?
Well, the brains behind the Soviet space program died before the fall of the Soviet Union, and they're still flying his work.
Could the May 10th solar flares have had any impact? We haven't had a solar storm like that in decades. Last one took out a significant amount of equipment in certain areas last time.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.